Burrito Bison. Launcha Libra is not just a flying or jumping game. It is a great interactive experience that will keep the player glued to the screen through a captivating gameplay loop and fun design. Every moment of the game is based on rewarding you. Every hit, every gummy bear crush, every landing brings you coins, power-ups, and the opportunity to fly even further. This constant reward system fills the brain with a sense of pleasure, which encourages you to try again every time. You launch hard from the start, knock down gummy bears in the air, make combos, collect coins, speed increases, super slams are activated, the background music is louder, and suddenly it's all over. But this is not the end. This is a new beginning, because you immediately use your coins, buy upgrades, and have the opportunity to dive back into the game in a stronger state. The game actually has a perfect loop. Try, win, upgrade, try again. Each loop is an opportunity to become stronger than the previous one, and it is in this formula that Burrito Bison keeps its players hooked for a long time. In addition, the visual design and general tone of the game are also great. All the animations are funny and attractive. Burrito Bison's expressions, the excessively soft, rubber reactions of the gummy enemies, and the effects during the blows all create joy during the game. Defeat in this game is also funny. The speed is lost, Bison slides to the ground, but he is never in a depressed state. He is ready to return, always ready to move forward. Especially thanks to the upgrade system, you can control every little detail. Whether you increase the pressure of the rocket, accelerate the collection of coins, or choose to hit harder, all this serves to shape your unique playing style. The strongest motivator here is the desire to be a little better, and this desire leads to flying further than before each time. Later, you unlock new characters, El Pollo and Pineapple Spank, each of which requires its own strategy, introducing new mechanics. In particular, controlling the speed with El Pollo or using powerful blows with Pineapple Spank at the right time will take you to another level. And this game is so versatile that everyone can find their own style. Some prefer maximum height, while others try to set a record by delivering maximum blows on the ground. Moreover, each segment of the game, from shopping in the store to flying blows, is built very smoothly, simply, and clearly. You don't struggle with any confusing interface, but instead focus only on the game. The high level of balance of the game makes it attractive to players of all ages. This game is not just for passing the time, but also combines strength, speed, and strategy, turning the action into an aesthetic pleasure. The comedic elements of the game, the playful gait of the teddy bears, the deliberately overly restrained music, and the constant fierce but funny actions of Burrito Bison serve to make this game more exciting, but far from serious. And it is this subtle but powerful harmony. The player tries, rejoices, loses, laughs, and tries again that makes Burrito Bison one of the most interesting games in its genre. You don't even notice that time passes during the game, because every jump, every speed increase, every new record captures you. Therefore, each player finds his own state of flow in this game. This is, in psychology, a state when a person is completely absorbed in what he is doing. Burrito Bison will take you to that exact point. Every time, every jump, every attempt. And that's why you'll keep coming back to this game over and over again. But it packs a lot of deep mechanics, strategic thinking, and a challenging experience for players who strive for perfection. The game takes you into a cartoon-style world full of cute but mischievous gummy bears. But this world, in fact, becomes a field of strategic decisions. Every jump, every fall, every punch affects your next move. Although you start out as just one strong luchador, later you will unlock other fighters such as El Pollo and Pineapple Spank, each with their own unique style. Burrito Bison is strong and stable, El Pollo is agile and light-footed, and Pineapple Spank is explosive. At the heart of the game, you will need to develop your own unique strategy, upgrade each power-up in the right order, and at the same time act as efficiently as possible. To make the most effective shots, the player must be able to activate various bonuses at the right time, use resources in the air and on the ground. Especially powerful attacks like the Super Slam, when used at the right time, can destroy a whole legion of gummy bears, and this allows you to reach a new level in terms of coins, power, and speed. The game is built on a unique cycle. You fly, slow down, stop, power up, and try again. Each retry is a new test, a new path, and a new approach. It is especially important to create combinations to get more points. Gummy bear jumps on top of each other, consecutive shots in the air, rocket hits, all this will make you fly even further. But it's not just a mechanical matter. Your mental connection to the game also comes into play here. Every failure encourages you to try again, because this game beautifully evokes a sense of success. You collect coins, buy upgrades in the store, and for the next attempt you feel stronger, more prepared.
This game welcomes us with colorful graphics, funny characters, and powerful blows. At the beginning of the game, our main goal is to launch a fighter named Bison from a catapult and launch him as far as possible. Now, Bison is flying in the air. Every time we land on him, we have to land on various jumps, tricky gummies that jump like gluten. The further we go, the more coins and experience points we collect. After each run, we can unlock new boosters. Now, using the collected coins, we can buy boosters: Turbo Start, Rocket Attack, Upward Force, and many other bonuses. These boosters will help us get the most out of each jump. The levels in the game increase, and new enemies, obstacles, and even bosses appear. Along with Bison, there are other wrestlers in the game. For example, El Pollo and Pineapple Spank. Each of them has their own unique powers and abilities. You will see how they work in the video. Going as far as you can on each attempt is a game of strategy. Timing your attacks, using power-ups effectively, and aiming your gummies correctly is key. Sometimes you can even find secret zones that go underground. Now we enter the battle with the bosses. Each boss requires a certain amount of energy to defeat, and each requires a unique strategy. Defeating them opens the way to new areas. This is where the best moments of the game begin. The visual style of the game is also very funny and attractive. Gummy bears, cars that are knocked over, crackling effects. All this gives life to the game. And the music fits the game 100%. Our video is coming to an end, friends. If you liked the game, you can try it on your mobile phone or browser. Burrito Bison is a great game that will not only pass the time, but also sharpen your reflexes. Of course, if you liked the video, click like and leave your comments. And then gets more complicated with each level. And yes, this game offers a new experience every time you start it. When you enter the game, you control Burrito Bison, a luchador who fights against gummy bears in Candyland. But this game is not just a simple fighting game, but also full of complex mechanics with unique physics. Every time you launch Burrito Bison from the catapult, you will be faced with several interesting options regarding how far you need to fly, which obstacles to hit, which lifting objects to use, and of course, how to achieve the highest score. Learning the best strategies to overcome them is very important. The game may seem simple at first, but as you unlock each new level and power-up, more options open up to make your game more efficient and faster. If you've played the original, it's important to understand the basic mechanics of the game when launching Burrito Bison for the first time. With each jump, you damage gummy bears, who in turn try to defeat you. Throughout the game, you unlock various power-ups, new characters, and more striking options. Each power-up takes the game mechanics to a new level. For example, staying in the air longer, blowing gummy bears away with one blow, or the ability to accelerate in the air. After covering a large distance, you move to new areas where you have to fight more complex gummy enemies. They don't just fly away after a few hits, but also try to slow you down or pose a threat with various obstacles. To do this, you can use super powerful attacks, for example, rocket launchers or gummy cars, which in turn give you several strategic advantages. The levels in the game are increasingly difficult, but they are also very interesting. At each new level, new enemies await you. Some of them are physically larger and stronger, while others will challenge you with explosions or special effects. During the game, new power-ups will be unlocked, with which you will collect even more coins, and later, you can create the necessary strategies to reach the highest scores in the game. The game can truly become a strategic game. Your every decision, when and how to strike, what new power-ups to unlock, will affect the final outcome of the game. In addition, in the game you need to continue to develop yourself. Each time new opportunities will open up, allowing you to play more comfortably. For example, after the first attempts, gummy bears will fall easier, but then they will try to hit you, so you need to learn to move faster, use explosions, and lifting objects. During the game, you can use new power-ups, such as Speed Boost or Power Punch, which will help you perform powerful attacks and quick jumps. This will help you overcome all the difficulties in the game. Also, in the game, you will unlock new players and heroes with the help of the coins you collect. Each new hero has its own unique characteristics. Some deliver more powerful attacks, while others help you stay in the air longer. In this video, I went over different strategies for the game. Every time you launch burritobison, you will learn new things, so you can develop your own style as you play. When you see the experience of other players, you will learn to create similar strategies or adjust your own style. The most important thing is to keep playing and take advantage of the constantly changing opportunities. Burritobison Lancha Libre is not just a fun game, but a special experience that allows you to develop yourself with each new attempt, trying new strategies. At the same time, the music and visual effects of the game are also very interesting. Every time you reach a high speed, the background music changes, which creates a unique atmosphere at each stage of the game. In this way, the game Burritobison Lancha Libre is not only fast and fun, but also visually and musically very attractive. Every time you move to a new level, you can unlock new elements and amenities. This game offers a truly unique and interesting experience among mobile games, as you unlock all the necessary boosters, new characters, and secret zones during the game. Burritobison can be strengthened to the maximum. Thus, you need to continue to increase your strength throughout the game. This game provides a great opportunity not only to pass the time, but also to learn new things, develop strategic thinking, and play. So, Burritobison Lancha Libre is a very interesting and full-fledged game, with new discoveries and experiences waiting for you while playing it. At this stage of the game, Burritobison and his friends have become much stronger. Their jumps are longer, and their blows have reached the point where they can blow away gummy enemies in one hit. More and more coins are being collected, and we need to invest them wisely. Choosing boosters, we decide which feature to maximize: speed, punch, or super jump. At this stage, the rhythm of the game changes. Now we focus not on simple jumps, but on combo sequences. Every fall, every blow on a gummy is considered a combo. The longer the combo, the more rewards you get. Especially clearing the screen at once with moves like perfect landing and rocket slam is a real pleasure. New gummy enemies appear. Some are bouncers. That is, they bounce you up, while others slow you down or explode. There are even gummy machines that you can hit to get more coins or energy. Although the game seems easy, every decision you make, where to land, when to use your superpower, when to stop jumping, has a huge impact on the outcome of the game. Now, portals open up in the game. These are special zones through which you can travel to another time or space, where the value of coins increases, but the control becomes more difficult. The fastest and most experienced fighter survives. On the other hand, when we enter the upgrade shop, each item has its own significance. For example, the glider function allows you to stay in the air for a long time, while the speedometer increases your maximum speed. New secret elements are also unlocked. For example, attracting gummies like a magnet, or releasing a blast wave when falling. At the advanced levels of the game, there's also a challenge mode. That is, challenging adventures. In these modes, you are given a task to cover a certain distance or to destroy only the same enemies. By completing them, you will receive achievement badges, and your profile will increase. One of the most interesting aspects is the humor of the game. There is irony and humor in every element. For example, when you fly on rocket power, the background music changes and funny sounds are made. Gummy enemies try to escape and ride their own cars, but you still catch up with them. In short, Burrito Launcha Libre is not just a jumping game. It is a perfect mobile arcade with reflexes, strategy, improvements, interesting effects, and on top of that, very funny scenes. Every time you play, you will learn something new, and with each update, new opportunities open up. This game is ideal for passing the time, but be careful. It quickly becomes addictive.